Now then, how are you diddling? Welcome to another video. I think each of these videos I should really start taking little snapshots out of them as my hair gets longer and longer. I'm not growing the beard, I'm trying to shave as often as I possibly can do. But yeah, maybe take photos from each video as the hair gets longer. Anyway, hope you're well. Hopefully lockdown is treating you well. At the moment it's glorious weather outside, which is a real struggle for quite a lot of people, especially us. We live in a flat, and so our only outdoor time is when we do take Max out for his walk each day, which is lovely and we make the most of it, but it is difficult being sat inside, but it's for the greater good. So please do stay in and stay safe, stay at home. Anyway, on to a less political matter, social media content. If you don't know who I am, I'm Simon Scholes, founder and creative director of Perception Studios, who are an award-winning visual marketing agency, and we help brands and businesses create visual content that really helps them stand out on their social media, be it completely bespoke content or even repurposing old content that they've created, maybe taking blogs and turning it into video, or maybe making podcasts up, or videos like this and editing it into short form content, or making memes, all that kind of stuff that's really powerful right now during the struggles that we're all going through. So we help them create that kind of content. Anyway, I've been taking you through a process which is completely free. This is stuff you can do yourself that won't cost you a penny. It's my How to 9 Times Your Social Media process. There is a book available that you can download for free. I'll put a link into the section below so you can get hold of that and it won't cost you a penny. But we're on to my final stage. I've not gone through everything succinctly, but I've just broken it down into little segments, and now we're on to that final stage. What I feel, even coming from a video company, is probably the most important one for you to start doing. So what is it that a guy who runs a visual marketing agency would consider even more important than using video? Now, don't get me wrong, video is huge. It will help the algorithms really push your content out further if you get a good retention rate and good interaction rates on your video content. However, it still creates friction. I've spoken about this before. Friction is a huge thing when it comes to content, actually taking it in and actually interacting with it and reading it or whatever it could be. Every single form of content kind of creates a level of friction that you don't want necessarily to have. If you are a great blog writer, that's awesome, but what if I don't want to read it? If you are a great video creator, that's awesome, but what if I don't want to sit down for the next 10 minutes and watch your videos? Yes, you can edit them into short form content, but what if I don't want to watch video at all? And what if I don't want to scroll through Instagram and find your content? How are you going to be able to communicate with people with a form of content that creates no friction whatsoever, other than having to download the piece of content? And that doesn't take long to do, because I'm talking about podcasting. Why are you not podcasting yet? Even if you don't want to create video, even if you don't want to write a blog, even if you don't want to do memes, podcasting is so simple. We all have a voice. We all have something to say. We all have value that we can give for our brands and for our businesses, whatever it is that we do in our business world. And podcasting is such a superb way of doing this. Audio is my initial background. It's where I came from. I worked in radio for a long time, and audio is just such a powerful tool. It really is a great way of communicating with people, creating a story between you and them, creating that emotional connection. You don't have to talk to a camera lens. They don't have to worry about what they're thinking on the other end. You don't have to sit down and be creative. You just need to have the value that you're going to give, the subject matter that you're going to talk about, and that is it. That's all you have to do. So if you have never podcasted before, sit down right now. I'm about to get a visitor. Hello. Hello. All right then, swift edit. Visitor gone. Anyway, right. So yeah, podcasts are such a great way for you to be able to communicate with your audience. So you've really got to take advantage of that. People can listen to it at any time they want. Obviously right now, places are limited, but they can listen to it at home. They can listen to it on their exercise while they're out and about, or whether they're going for a walk. They can listen to it in the car while they're driving to the shops. People can listen to your content at any time, which is what makes it so frictionless, because they don't have to stop what it is that they're doing to be able to consume your content. They can stop what they're doing to consume it, but they don't have to. Everything else, to consume your content, they have to stop what they're doing, take time, and actually consume your content. The podcast, they don't have to do that. They just have to open their ears and listen, which is a fantastic position to be in. So if you've never ever created a podcast, trust me, you've got your value that you can give. Sit down and start talking to voice notes on your phone. All phones have got some sort of audio recording on them. They have done since back in the day when I got my very first ever mobile phone, and it was a Philips something. I got it free from the AA, and you're talking, 25 years ago that I got my first mobile phone, because I got it free when I joined the AA. You can really make a good use of voice notes right now. Sit down and start talking to your phone. And if you're worried about the quality, really don't worry about the quality. Perfection's not important. It's the value that you've got to give. But if you want it to sound like it's in a studio, stick your head underneath the duvet. It becomes a perfect audio studio. Trust me, it works really, really, really well. In fact, do you want an example? So this is what it sounds like right now. I'm just going to lift up the duvet, stuck my head underneath, and there you go. It just deadens that sound. It's like making a den. This is how it sounds. And this is not me even doing it properly. There's still gaps here and all sorts of stuff, just so I can let a bit of light in so you can see me. But you see what I'm talking about? It really does work like a studio. So if you're that desperate to not have dodgy sounding audio, then that's what you could do. But you really don't need to worry about it. Just create content, start talking to people. A lot of my podcasts are me sat in my car. I started the journey, hit voice note record, just left it recording until I came up with an idea in my head, and then started talking. So you've got the noise of the road in the background and everything else, but you can hear my voice, and that's what's important, because it's my voice giving the value, not the quality of the content. Hopefully you got some value from this as well, and if you are brand new, you will hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the other value that I'm going to give you over the coming days and weeks of the fun and craziness that we are currently in. If you've got any questions, as always, please do get in touch and let me know what they are. I'll try and answer them as best as I possibly can do. And until tomorrow, stay safe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, hit that like button. Make sure more people get to see this content, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, however you're consuming. See you tomorrow. Bye.